the game Destiny. Now, Destiny, the test run of Destiny was released a few weeks back, and we had done a very comprehensive analysis of the game. But now the game is here. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah,
so, what do you think? What's the new game looking like?
Parts of the game do look great. Parts of it really don't. And unfortunately for the game, they haven't really added too much substance to it since then. The multiplayer component is still pretty much the same, as addictive as ever. There are several more maps than the beta, but not as many maps and game modes as people would have liked at this point from a final form of the game.
Okay.
And the campaign and story is disappointing with poor writing, lack of any sort of story at times. So a lot of people are disappointed, but I think the game offers more in the long run with new features being added. They've added a completely new feature today itself, like a couple of hours ago, which we're going to be on later tonight, trying out. So don't know much about that yet, but they're definitely hell-bent on keeping this going for a while. So it's definitely a long-term project from their side. But at the moment, there are quite a few people around the world disappointed with what the game offers right now.
All right. So you are disappointed. A thumbs down from your end, Ishan. Okay, let me. Okay.
It's like this, not down or in the middle. It's like this.
Okay, all right. That tells a lot. Not this, but this. Okay, interesting. Let me bring Dhruv here, and let me ask Dhruv what he has to say about the game. You're an avid gamer too, Dhruv, and what is your feedback of Destiny?
Yeah, hi, good evening.
Hi.
So basically, Ishan has covered a lot, and yeah, I'll agree with him on plenty of points that the story is really disappointing. And when Bungie has put in $500 million in a project like this, we expect some good storytelling from them. You know, they're creators of Halo, we expect a lot from Destiny. But I think the real game begins once we finish the campaign and we reach level 20. That's where the real game actually starts. You know, there's a lot of multiplayer, there are a lot of playlists and a lot of bounties to do. They've recently launched raids about a couple of hours ago,
right,
which tell the player that go figure it out, solve puzzles, solve mysteries, face the enemies, really fearsome enemies. And the sense of achievement with 5 of your more friends, it's really rewarding. It's really satisfying. So while the campaign really fails on some levels, the multiplayer aspect of the game is really addicting. And that is the thing that really, it gives me a lot of pleasure playing this game, and it makes me excited that, no, I want to play tomorrow again.
Right.
So, to sum it up, for me, it's a bad campaign, but overall, it's still a fun game.
Okay, so that's what even Ishan said, that the multiplayer gaming is what is addictive. So how many hours have you already spent on Destiny, Dhruv?
So I've spent around 85 hours now from its launch time.
Which is a week back.
Yeah.
Are you getting any sleep?
Yes, I get about 4 hours of sleep.
All right. Let me ask that question to Ishan as well. Ishan, how many hours have you spent on Destiny?
Pretty much the same time. I got the game a couple hours before through here, but yeah, we've been on about 10 hours a day or more every day since then.
10 hours a day.
Yeah.
My goodness, okay. And Dhruv was talking of level 20. After level 20, things will really start. So, which level are you at?
26.
Why did I even ask you that question? I'm wondering. All right. We were discussing the test version. Anything new? You said not that the storytelling is not good, but what is the new thing according to you that has come into Destiny? Something which you weren't expecting, something that you saw for the first time.
A lot of the parts of the game were locked off in the beta, right?
Yeah,
they were limited to level 8. So
you couldn't go to the interplanetary, I think, no? You couldn't go to a lot of the other planets.
Yes.
Yeah,
now we can go to Mars, we can go to Venus.
Yeah.
They promised to add another portion of the solar system later on in the year, I assume. And a lot of the legendary and exotic weapons have come in now that players are allowed to reach level 20. So that's where the end game really comes in, because you keep playing, you get new items, you upgrade weapons, you unlock new abilities, and it's basically getting those fancy exotic and legendary weapons is sort of like a tag, I'm better than you. And
Great.
that's what the game is going to be for a while until they add new features. And there's nothing wrong with that.
All right.
But people are still, just thinking, I wish there was a little more content to it.
Right. All right. So Dhruv, which level are you at?
I'm also at 26. Actually, Ishan and I started the game together, so.
You're also at 26. All right, great, great. All right, so thanks Ishan and Dhruv for giving us your feedback of Destiny, and we hope that gamers like you are all enthused to play it, and if they haven't yet picked it up, well, maybe they should. Maybe not at this or at this, but at least for this that you did. That was brilliant.